If you have gallstones or a gallbladder infection, you've been told that you need to have your gallbladder removed. Maybe you have challenges digesting fats. Sometimes you even see some colors or some fats floating on the toilet water after you've just had a poop. Maybe you've been diagnosed with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. This video is for you. Whenever we're looking at issues with the gallbladder, we need to look further upstream. And when I consider gallbladder issues, I'm looking at the liver, and I'm also looking at the body's ability to digest properly and also detoxify. The liver is responsible for the production of bile. The gallbladder simply acts as a warehouse to squirt and secrete the bile down into the duodenum and then ultimately into the small intestine. Bile is responsible for the emulsification, the breakdown of fats. Here's the problem. When someone does not secrete enough bile, we need to look upstream at the liver. Why is the liver not producing bile? Or maybe it is, but maybe it's just not getting the signals to secrete the bile. Well, then we need to look further upstream into the stomach. Why is the stomach not signaling or producing enough stomach acid? Because the stomach acid basically acts as a light signal, like a traffic light, red, yellow, green. If you've got adequate stomach acid, then it can signal to the pancreas to release the digestive enzymes, as well as signal to the gallbladder to secrete fat, obviously when fat is present. But if there's not enough stomach acid, then it can't signal to the pancreas to release the enzymes, as well as the bicarbonate, and the gallbladder can't secrete the bile adequately. Therefore, a lot of times people will have these undigested foods and a lot of food components that haven't been broken down simply because not enough stomach acid, not enough enzymes, and not enough bile to do their job, right? So whenever someone has issues with their gallbladder, we need to look upstream, got to consider what's going on with the liver, as well as looking up further upstream, looking at the stomach and just seeing what's going on. If they're not producing enough adequate stomach acid. And in most cases, people walking around today do not produce enough stomach acid just because of their eating habits. They're drinking excessive fluids with their meals. They're not chewing properly. Of course, there's different food combinations, stress, and of course, not enough stomach acid. That's also a result of poor hydration, not enough minerals, not enough salt. So just understand that if you've got gallbladder issues and you've been told that you need to have your gallbladder removed, that just take a step back. Because in most cases, if you've got gallstones and you've rushed yourself to the emergency and you've had the gallstones, you probably passed them in actuality. I know it's quite painful, but more times than not, people actually pass their gallstones even before they need to go to the hospital or have their gallbladder removed. So you can save your gallbladder. It doesn't need to be removed. In fact, it shouldn't be removed. You need this. This is an important component of the whole digestive process. So just understand that if you have issues with your gallbladder, you've got to look upstream, you've got to look at the liver, and you've got to look upstream even further and look at what's going on with the stomach. So here is some simple steps to preserve the gallbladder. A, maintain hydration. Consume lots of minerals. Staying away from fatty foods, staying away from processed foods, staying away from fried foods, staying away from some common allergens, dairy, gluten, corn, genetically modified foods, again, processed foods. Making sure that you drink lots and lots of water. Also, nettle is one of my favorite teas. Very, very good for your liver and your kidneys and your gallbladder. That's what I would do. Also, if you want to improve your digestibility of fats, then I would consume some digestive enzymes. And you can also take some ox bile. That'll help with the breaking down of fats. And also for anyone that has had their gallbladder removed, you definitely need a product called ox bile. These are bile supplements. They will help sort of offset the fact that you don't have a gallbladder and you're not secreting adequate bile. Taking the bile supplements, every single meal you're having a meal with fats, take those enzymes and that'll also help with your digestion. And chances are the doctor that removed your gallbladder didn't tell you that. So it's very, very important. Anyways, this is just a quick video about the gallbladder and you can save it. Don't get your gallbladder removed. You can fix it. You just got to fix your diet. All right? Gut Whisperer out.